organization based in America, in California. We have about 150 people worldwide. We have our major office in California, in Mozilla Europe, and in Mozilla Japan, and also Mozilla China. We're an open source project, so obviously Firefox is free, and anybody can use the product, anybody can take the source code, and many thousands of people help us every night by testing our nightly builds, and many more people help with Q&A, and then we have many people at our spreadfirefox.com website who are helping us with marketing and promotion. If you have any questions, please raise your hand. Firefox 3 was shipped in over 48 languages on the first day. Did any of you download it on the download day in June?
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you. So on that day, in 24 hours, we had over 8 million downloads. And Guinness broke the world record for number of software downloaded in one day. I think when IE 7 was launched, it was launched in only one language, English. So it's the power of open source that allows us to ship Firefox on the first day in almost 50 languages. And in the next version, 3.02, we'll be launching another 9 languages, including Thai. So one of the things that we've tried to do is to make Firefox much faster in Firefox 3. So this is one of the JavaScript tests called Sun Spider from Apple Computer. So this is IE 7, Firefox 2, Firefox 3. We're trying to make it much faster in JavaScript. This is a Gmail message load time test. Again, Firefox 3 is much faster than even our own older browser. So please, if you haven't tried it, please give it a try. The other thing is that we've added more security features. On the left, you can see we have a new website ID, this guy here. And depending on the type of website you go to, he will come up and show you information about the website. So this is an EVSSL website. So Firefox 3 now supports what's called Extended Validation SSL. On the right-hand side, you're seeing malware filter. This is also new for Firefox 3. Malware is a type of attack, computer attack, where just by going to the website starts trying to download some bad virus or executable onto your website. So in fact, malware is even more dangerous than phishing. And we are working with a nonprofit called stopbadware.org to provide blacklists for malware. If you're using Firefox 3, you probably know one of the main big changes in the interface is actually the URL bar. So the URL bar now uses your history and helps you find the pages that you went to already even faster. And so you have to kind of try it, but basically it uses the frequency and recency, number of times you've been to the website and how recently you went to the website, to show the sites that you've been to very quickly. The next version of Firefox, each version of Firefox is named after a national park. So Firefox 2, the code name was Bon Echo. It's a park in Canada. Firefox 3 was named after Gran Paradiso, which is a national park in Italy. So this time we chose a national park in Asia. This time it's a national park in Japan called Shirokako. Firefox 3.1, we're now trying to put out new versions faster than once a year because the competition is also moving. Maybe you saw that IE 8 put out a new beta, and of course Safari is always making a faster browser. So we're trying to be faster ourselves. We want more support for HTML5, much faster JavaScript support, which I'll talk about more. CSS, this one's very important for us, native audio and video. So in Firefox 3.1, you'll be able to use an open source codec, audio and video, put in a file, and no plugin, it'll run in Firefox. So for us, this is very important. Open standards, open web, no plugin, and you can get rich audio and video capabilities inside Firefox. And then for people who want to do more things with graphics, we're also putting more effort into our support for Canvas. Do you have a question?
What comments do the audio video?
It'll be in OGG, Fiora, and Orbis. So Firefox 3.1 will have our newest engine, which will be the Gecko 1.9.1 engine. It's currently in development right now. We'll be able to support downloadable fonts. So that's a big win for web developers. We're adding support for cross-site XML HTTP request, which in a safe manner, which is a very important functionality for web developers. We're making what we call the awesome bar, the URL bar, more efficient. And we're thinking about adding a new tab interface for basically a new user interface for tabs. Because today we're using so many tabs that it's important to be able to have different ways to access all of our tabs. And at the end of, our schedule is to provide it by the end of 2008. So probably the biggest news that we have recently about Firefox 3.1 is we're adding a new JavaScript engine. It's called TraceMonkey. Today, JavaScript is one of the most important parts of all of the newest Web 2.0 sites. So Gmail, Google Maps, Yahoo, newer Yahoo Mail. All of these new websites, they use a lot of JavaScript to make basically websites into web applications. And so providing a fast JavaScript engine is very, very important for us. So what we want to do is try and make web JavaScript on the web, as fast as compiled code in a native application. It's a big attempt, a big goal, but we hope to try and do that. We're using a new technology, maybe not a new technology, but a new technology for us called tracing, which is why we're calling it TraceMonkey. And we just recently added it to our Gecko engine. And right now we're seeing sometimes an average of 10x speed improvements in some tests, and sometimes almost 40x improvements in some tests. And we haven't done any optimization or bug fixing or anything like that, so it's going to get much faster. So this is a test looking at Firefox 3, the current Firefox 3, and then TraceMonkey, which is our new engine. And you're seeing, depending on the test, sometimes 2 times faster, sometimes 20 times faster, sometimes 6 times faster, depending on the various tests, different JavaScript tests. This is a different chart where the longer is better. And you're seeing here, these are different JavaScript tests. You're seeing 20 times or even almost 40 times faster JavaScript. So this will really make basically Firefox very, very fast for next generation web applications. These are tests from Apple Computer's SunSpider JavaScript test. So this is not a Mozilla test, this is an Apple test. And again, we're seeing sometimes 30 times faster, and then depending on the test, sort of same speed as now. But again, we've got a lot more work to do, a lot of optimizations, a lot of testing. But we hope to make Firefox 3.1 much, much faster in JavaScript. And this is, I think, a very important topic for anyone who's building a next generation web application, Web 2.0 application, anyone who's using a lot of Ajax, basically. So we will be supporting TraceMonkey on x86, x86-64, and ARM. So even on mobile, JavaScript will work, which is very important. And a faster JavaScript engine will make things much better even for things other than web pages. So even things like video support or HTML5 or Canvas benefits from a faster JavaScript. And we're working with a professor at UC Irvine who's helping us with basically integrating his technologies into Firefox. So you can download this now and try it now in the nightly builds. It's still very early, and we still need many more months to refine it. But if you can try it now. Well, thank you very much for using Firefox. Again, we'll be releasing Firefox in Thai very soon. Please try it out. Tell your friends. Maybe they don't want to use an English UI, they prefer a Thai version. Hopefully we'll be launching some more websites in Thailand. There's already two very popular sites, Firefox Thai and Hafai, is that right? Hafai? Two very popular sites in Thailand for news about Firefox, so you can check those out. And then all of this information is online and available. And then I'll put my presentation on my blog later on, I think on Sunday, so you can download it there. That's my presentation. I don't know if I have much time, but I'm happy to take questions if there's any questions. Questions?
Regarding the video and audio support,
Yes.
which architecture will you support?
So we're supporting OGG Fiora and OGG Vorbis.
Okay.
Basically, the two formats that are
On 86, IRM, 86, 64-bit?
all three. Yeah, that's the goal.
The plugins support stuff like MP3
Well, Firefox already supports a lot of those today, so I don't know if that's... Yeah, if you put an MP3 into Firefox, it'll play. So.
Is TraceMonkey being designed in such a way that it's easily used in other projects?
That's a good question.
Presumably it's GPL.
It's the same triple license open source as all. It's in Firefox, so it's GPL, LGPL, and MPL. If someone else wants to use it, as long as they follow the triple license, if they select one of the licenses and use it, they're welcome to use it. Just like any other open source Mozilla code. Any other questions? Tamarin, yes. So that's a very good question. The question is, Adobe has provided a new JavaScript engine for us called Tamarin. Tamarin is planned to be added for Firefox maybe 3.2 or Firefox 4, which will launch with what we're calling right now, it's called Mozilla 2, but it'll be the next generation of Gecko. It should be even faster than TraceMonkey. Yeah. So TraceMonkey is using tracing technology to make the current, what we call SpiderMonkey JavaScript engine faster. But Tamarin is a whole new engine being developed by Adobe and Mozilla, which will be used in a future version of Firefox in 2009. It's a very good question. Yes. I'll be talking about Ubiquity in the next presentation on Mozilla Labs. Questions?
I know that Firefox check for malware information, And where the malware information comes from?
Mobile,
Where the malware information comes from?
which mobile?
Malware.
Oh, malware. Malware information is coming from a nonprofit called stopbadware.org. So you can, if you have a website that's blocked by Firefox, the information says, please go to stopbadware.org. And stopbadware.org is working with Google as well. So you need to take the malware off your website, reapply to Google, and then it should work in Firefox. Any other questions?
I don't know anything about tracing technology. Can you summarize how does it do make it faster?
So that's a very good question. It's not a question I can answer very easily now, but basically it's, so when you use JavaScript, it's trying to do many instructions, similar instructions many times. So tracing technology says, let's compile some of the parts where we're doing the same instructions many times over, so that those parts move faster. Basically, that's the simple information. I can provide a lot more information to you separately if you give me your email.
But thank you.
Yes?
What about memory?
Certainly, yes. Memory, so 3.1 or 3?
3.1.
Yeah, all the same things that we're looking at for Firefox 3, we're trying to do the same things for 3.1. Certainly memory management, speed, security, interfaces. We're trying to do everything. But I would say that speed is probably one of the biggest areas that we're looking at now. Okay, I think, so for those of you who came, I've got stickers. If you want some stickers, please come see me. Thank you very much.